Hey you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you guys can see, this is another part of my segment where we talk about the Real Housewives of Durban. If you're new here or if you just stumbled by on my channel, please like, comment and subscribe. I promise that you will not regret your decision. Anyway, let's get right into this video. You guys, I hope you guys watched this week's episode because that was a crazy 49 minutes of my life. I can't believe I experienced that. Like, firstly, let's start off by talking about how Sane is a liar. If you're new here, you will know that I'm an avid hater of Sane. Like, I just don't understand her role in the show. I feel like she should not be in it. But she's here and we're just gonna have to keep it pushing and keep watching until the very end. Usane, her business is to lie. She's in the business of telling lies. She's in the business of telling lies, and I can't say that more. She just lies. I feel like she gets paid. Do you guys think she gets paid to lie? Because there's no way she lies. Like, if there's one thing you can trust Sane to do, is to tell a lie. Also, what was that outburst at the end of the... Tell me what that outburst was at the end of the show. Tell me. I need you to comment down below and to tell me what that was when she's telling a lie. Yeah, don't talk to me, talk to any. But say what you said. How about you say what you said and you tell the truth? How about that? Like, is she gonna like lose something from telling the truth? Like, it makes me so upset. Why is she telling so much lies? Like, I think my pickups or getaways from this past episode was Sane being a liar. Sorisha woman, what was she nodding about? What was she nodding about? Because Usane told her that she said Annie slept her way to the top. So why didn't she say during that whole scuffle and that whole little tiff that they were having at the Last Supper, why didn't she say, no guys, I just have something to say. Sane and I actually spoke and she actually told me that she said Annie slept her way to the top. Why didn't she say that? Instead, she's sitting there and she's nodding. What is she nodding about? What is she nodding about? I just, these ladies make me so upset. These ladies upset me so much because I don't understand. I just don't get it. Fine, maybe Sarisha is trying to like make a relationship, but she doesn't need to have a relationship with Sane. Like, she does not need to have a relationship with Sane. She's got her whole, what do they call them? Puff girls. She's got Annie. She's got Usli. So what else does she need? I just don't understand this relationship that she's trying to build with Sane because we all know it's not going to end well. We all know it. We all know it's not going to end well. So I just feel like I hope next episode... Sane. I'm just going to be upset each week because I need someone to explain to me why we have this lady on the show. And why she's such a liar? Like, does she not think there's going to be a reunion? Like, does she not think that at some point there's going to be repercussions for her actions? Like, I'm never going to get it. 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 Okay. I've had my rant. I've gotten over the Sane. I feel like Sane has a dark cloud hanging over me. She just hovers around me each week and it makes me so upset. Like, it literally boils my blood. My blood boils each time I have to speak about her because I just don't understand how a grown lady can lie like that, like full time. Or maybe only when she's on the show. I just don't get it. Anyway, let's speak about Jojo. I think because that was what this episode was about, Jojo. Firstly, let me just kind of give you guys a background of how I feel the kind of person Jojo is. Jojo has some past traumas, hectic stuff that she went through in her life, and then she found this knight in shining armor in her husband, who she calls Bube, right? I think when he found her, she was at a point in her life where she was just ready, to fall in love with someone who's really gonna love her, not abuse her, and treat her well. And I think he did that like very, very well. I think he did it like to the T, to a point where maybe Jojo might have developed like a nature of being a bit spoiled, mainly because of how she's treated and also because of where she comes from. So you must remember, when you come from a relationship or like a dark past, and then you finally experience like everything light and everything is no longer dark, you're being appreciated, you feel that, and you enjoy it so much to the point where you get submerged in all of that greatness and all of that light, and then you forget that there's actually reality outside, and you have to actually interact with other people, and that you're not like, the way that you're being treated at home might not be the way that you're treated outside with other adults and other people who have husbands of their own or other people who have money of their own. So I think that's where Jojo's problem kind of lies. She almost assumes that because at home she's treated like a little, an egg and a queen, that it might happen outside as well, of which I don't think that's entirely bad. Like, it's okay to expect people to treat you a certain way, but I think you also need to return it, or you must also understand that sometimes you're not always going to get what you want, or you're not going to be treated exactly the same way outside as you are at home. So I think that's what we need to establish, and that's what we need to understand, so that we can understand the way that Jojo acts. We need to think of it like that. So this output, firstly, I'd like to say, I don't want you guys to come for me. I don't want you guys to, don't drag me, because this is how I feel and this is my opinion. As much as what happened in the show might not look, no, actually, you know what? I'm saying this with my chest. When I saw what happened between when Jojo actually hit that glass, I don't think she was aiming at Nonku, and I don't think she planned to hurt her. But I don't also think that she realized that me hitting the glass in this direction, it will obviously hit my bestie, and it could possibly have quite big like repercussions. It could be big, like it could affect Nonku like in a big way. So she didn't think about that in the time, and she didn't think that when I hit the bottle, like the glass like this, it's definitely gonna hurt her, or glass could be flying into her eyes. I don't think she thought about that. So point number one, I don't think she aimed to hurt Nonku. I don't think that was her plan. I think she was just really, really upset to a point where she stopped thinking, like her cognitive function was just not functioning. Her functions were on zero, like they were on zero. And so she didn't think about it. So she just slammed that glass without having thought that it could potentially ruin Nonku's eye, right? So that's point number one. I don't think she planned to hit her. Point number two, do I think that was warranted? No. Like, that reaction was way too higher than what was actually happening at the time. Like, it's like her reaction was like 100 and what was happening was like 2. So she needed to at least react at a scale of 5 or 6, but not 100. Like, that was uncalled for. That's not how you act as an adult, let alone a lady, a classy lady. That's not how you act. That was just very like incorrect. She just shouldn't have done that. But I think the alcohol conversation and how she could have acted when maybe she had problems with alcohol. We don't know that. Or maybe her previous boyfriend or previous person that she was with used to drink, and then, because apparently she was abused at some point. So I think there's a bigger thing to it. It's not just about Annie coming into a room and saying, oh, it smells like alcohol. Also, I don't even think that's a problem. Like, if someone were to come into my house and said, oh, it smells like alcohol in here, I'd be like, what? No. But I wouldn't take it as, oh, I'm an alcoholic. Do you mean I'm an alcoholic? No, it really wouldn't be that deep. But I'd just be like, no, I didn't drink, or Spanban was drinking, and they were here, and my bottle has been closed, as you can see, which is exactly what she said to Annie, in response to the question or the statement that she made, that it smells like alcohol in her room. So I didn't understand why she made it bigger than what it was. Like, she genuinely did make it bigger than what it was. And also, and you got the name wrong, because there was times in previous seasons where they'd always say, yeah, if you're hurt by something, you need to say it, let's talk about it so that we don't hold grudges, and let's, dissect things and speak about them, blah, 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 blah. So that's what she was trying to do. Like, that's what Jojo was trying to do. She was literally saying, hey, dude, you hurt me by saying X, Y, and Z. And he was just supposed to say, oh, did I? Oh, girl, it wasn't even about that. Sorry. Then, and then we move on. Like, we literally could have moved on from that. So I just don't understand why they were crucifying Jojo for saying that she was hurt. Because at the end of the day, she's hurt, she's hurt. Like, if you say something to someone, even though you don't intend for it to be hurtful, and they are hurt, what must happen? Like, Ninga be hurt because you don't think I should be hurt. That's a bit crazy. But I think she could have handled it. Both of them could have handled it in a different way. And her reaction to what everyone was saying at the table also wasn't warranted. It was just a bit very dramatic. So I really do understand when they say that Jojo's a bit spoiled, because I think that's true. But you guys, it was so cute that Boobe drove all the way to go. I'm sorry, I just really love romance. And I felt like that was very romantic. Like, if I were to call my person and say, I've just had a fight with someone and I'm 2 hours away, please can you come fetch me? He'd definitely just not fetch me. Like, he'd really just not fetch me. Like, he wouldn't wake up and come fetch. No. So I really thought that was shame. It was very cute. As much as other people think she is, Bube was kind of like fueling and like enabling Jojo to be a spoiled brat. I don't think so. I just think, okay, maybe to a certain extent, but because I love so much, I just think as my person, like wherever I am or whatever time, if I need you, I need you. So if you can, and if you are available, I mean, why not? Like I don't think that's like a train smash or too much of an issue. I should be able to rely on you as my person. I should be able to rely on you at any time, any day, anywhere where I am, from whichever part of the country that I'm in. It shouldn't be a thing where I have to think about, no. I think it was okay for... I've spoken so long about love. Yeah, the thing is, like, guys, you can never really... You can't measure, and some people express their love in different ways, so you can't really measure how far uthando lomuntu goes, so I genuinely think that Bube is just really, really in love with his wife, and he would do anything to be able to make sure that she's okay or she is happy or whatever. So I really just think that was commendable. I don't think it was enabling, excuse me, but maybe it was, I don't know. I just feel like it would be nice it's nice to know that wherever she is or at whatever time, if she needs her person will be there. And I think that's on period. That's I said what I said it with my chest. Yeah, so I think like in terms of this episode, those were the two or the major things that happened. Oh, and Usli and Nonku also had a chat where they discussed where they stand in their relationship. I do think that relationship should just end, because I think Usli and Nonku are at very different places in their lives, or they like totally different people, and I'm not sure how they were friends from the beginning, but I don't think it was a winning formula from the start. I think for me it's always been just a bit shaky, and it's just a bit weird. So I think they're better off not being friends. They're just better off being civil and just doing the mom friendship kind of thing. They don't even have to talk every day. The child can come, or the children can, sleep over, whatever. But them as adults, I don't think they don't need to force it. They don't even need to have no. It's okay for them to just continue as they continue. But you know what I can't wait for? Do you know what I can't wait for in terms of this whole show? The reunion. So that we can see that Slee is a liar. That's what I need. That's what I need for everyone. The whole cast needs to see Slee is the bad weed. Unonku was called the weed. The weed should be Slee. Because I just okay, let me hoosa. Okay, I think I've spoken about the whole show. I just like the fact that I can be able to sum up this whole a show or like this episode in like literally 15 minutes. I love that for myself. I love that for you guys, because it means you don't have to watch the whole episode because you've got me. You can just like be watching snippets, fast forwarding, and just, you know, looking out for the tea, because that's what I'm here for. Yeah, so I mean, I'm gonna catch you guys next week as per usual. Like I said last week, I think the season is almost over, but that's why they're giving us all the drama. They're just giving it to us. And you know what? I'm here for it. I'm eating it up. I'm here for it. So yeah, I'm gonna see you guys again next week. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I hope you guys that will enjoy. I hope you guys. English! One thing English will do, it'll run away from you. It'll leave you stranded outside in the rain, stormy rain, and you just have to fend for yourself. So let's try that again. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you guys will come back again and watch the segment again next week. I hope that you guys will actually comment on my video this time around. Like it, share it, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. I hope that you will come back again next week. And yeah, let's just grow this family. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. Love you all.